So far, so good here, but it wasn't quite the same when I went out in Barrow in Cumbria last week. Now, you might think the problems in our town centres are mainly in the big cities like Manchester here and Liverpool, but it's in the smaller town centres as well, which is why I spent last Friday night in Barrow talking to some of the people still going out into town and the ones who are staying away.
I think if you're going into town, you've got to sort of have had a few drinks, really, to sort of mingle in with the rest of the crowd.
It's been quite a while since I've been, to be honest, but yeah, it's probably getting a bit too wild nowadays for us.
It's a week before payday, -2 degrees, and still they come.
Get a couple?
It's going on beer.
How much is that?
2, 4, 6, 8,
110.
110.
You lied!
I came up with about 140.
Dressed to the nines and already full of drink.
We've been drinking at my house since 6 o'clock before. Is that okay?
We have about 2 bottles of vodka before we come out, don't we? And then we'll go somewhere like friends and we'll have another bottle there.
And then some more.
I've got a bottle of wine and a couple of vodkas, but it's happy because it's Friday.
And what are you like at the end of the night?
I'm alright, I can still get up and play rugby in the morning. Ready for a fight most of the time.
Really? Which is why not everyone is keen to join the party.
I've seen a few fights, but I've never been involved in anything. So we just walk away, really, look the other direction.
Does it make you think twice about staying out late?
Yes.
Definitely.
We'd rather stay in and have a drink at home, more than likely.
Not an option, though, for the people who have to work amongst the drinkers.
Some people come in and we just get turned away because they're drunk. They say, well, we've been out a night out, we're supposed to be drunk. I said, yeah, but you're too drunk to come in. You know, and then you get people who just come in and are obviously merry and that. Some people get in there and they're too drunk, we have to make sure they come out. Then we have to make sure they get in a taxi and go home properly. We can't just let them walk off down the street.
You know, you do get aggressive people, it's just alcohol, innit? Sometimes they fall asleep, forget where they live. So you just have to try to wake them up, innit?
Serdar Kambalat's worked in this takeaway for 10 years, but in the new year he's leaving sick of the trouble he's getting.
Sometimes they do fight each other over chips, stuff like this, you know, and I don't know, too many people's coming around and giving us trouble sometimes, you know, it's very difficult to deal with them.
Barrow is like many other towns across the northwest on a Friday night. Young people out to drink, dance and have a good time. But it's rowdy behaviour like this which is stopping others venturing into town at all. While many that do end up with more than just a hangover. So that was a typical night out on Barrow. Here on Deansgate it's still pretty early, but I've seen plenty of people heading for the bars and pubs